What's up, YouTube? YoloYuGiOh here. I wanted to apologize. In my previous video that I had uploaded, I've since deleted the video due to all of the negative reaction it was receiving. I said something and people interpreted it in a way that I did not mean for it to be interpreted. People were interpreting what I was saying as me accusing Vexy of not having a life. I did not mean that in any way. I did not mean any disrespect towards Cordero. He is a good friend of mine. At least I'd like to think he is a good friend of mine. He's actually one of the people that got me started in making YouTube videos. And I respect him personally, and I did not mean any disrespect towards him. For those of you who don't know, I am now taking over this channel. The reason for this is that Dylan, the original YoloYuGiOh, has gotten really caught up with his non-Yu-Gi-Oh life, you know, family, schoolwork, actual work. You know, he's just too busy to keep up with the game, and he's been out of it for a while. And so now, instead of just letting his channel die, he wanted to pass it on to somebody so that his subscribers wouldn't lose out on good content. And he asked me if I wanted. I asked him if I could take it over. He looked at my channel and we spoke for a little while, and then he decided that he wanted me to take over his channel. And then in the first video I make, you know, I say something that wasn't meant to be offensive, and everybody takes offense to it, and I just wanted to apologize for that. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the deck that, right after, you know, you stop looking at me, you're going to see the deck profile that was attached to the first video that I made that had the negative reaction. Yeah. Anyways, guys, hopefully I'll be doing more videos from now on. Hopefully we can put this all behind us. I am truly, truly sorry, Cordero, if you're watching this. I really am. And I hope that I know that this did affect our friendship, but I hope that we can put this behind us. And with that, onto the deck profile, you guys. I don't want to keep you guys waiting for it. Alright, guys. Thank you for listening to this, and enjoy the deck profile. Alright, guys, so here's my Mermail deck. I just quickly organized it for you guys, so it might not be in optimal order. But to start off, we have 2 Gundy. 2 Gundy is just pretty standard. I really want to try running 3 of her, but I just can't find the room for 3. She's really good, though, just because of that Monster Reborn effect, especially with Tidal. 2 Lindy. Only 2 because she's really slow this format. Well, Lindy's always been slow, but with this format it actually slowed down a lot. And so Lindy isn't as useful because you need to be able to keep up with the pace of the format. So cut down 1 Lindy. Just because normally you have to set her, you never want to attack with her or anything like that. 1 Abyss Turge. This guy is awesome just because of all the combos you can do. Because of the PCG rulings, if you summon Turge, discard Gundy, and add the same Gundy to your hand, you still get to special summon with Gundy's effect. Same thing with Marksman and Infantry, you still get to use their effects even if you add it back with Turge. So there's those 3. 3 Abyss Pike, pretty standard. He's the main engine for the deck. For the level 7 Mermails, we have 3 Abystius. This is the best card in the deck, in my opinion. He's amazing. You have to run 3 of them, really. 2 Megalo, cut him down to 2 because, just like Lindy, he's actually kind of slow, and you don't really need to OTK as much with this deck, so much as you do, you need to grind. You need to grind out your wins, and Megalo isn't as important anymore, surprisingly. And then one Abyss lead. My teammate told me to cut him, but I really didn't like that idea, and I didn't like how it was playing without him, because Abyss lead is a good, solid beat stick, which I love, just getting to punch my opponent in the face with monsters. So those are the mermails in the deck. I play 3 Tidal and 2 baby Tidal, so 5 E-Dragons in total. They're great in here because Tidal's a Foolish Burial that when you combo it off with Gundy, you Foolish Burial and then Monster Reborn the card that you send. Stream is great because you can discard it and the Dragoons to get a Tidal and then search for Dragoons. Basically, they're amazing in here because they're discard them to the graveyard effects will trigger off your Atlanteans and your Gundy. Speaking of Atlanteans, we have 3 Atlantean Dragoons, 2 Marksmen, and then 3 Infantry. Marksman's been cut down to 2 because there's not as many face-down cards in this format, and most of the time if there are face-down cards, they're breakthrough skills, and they don't really matter as much. So 3 Dragoons, 3 Infantry to destroy them face-up cards like Ophion, Dragoons to search out, and 2 Marksmen just so that you don't get clogged up with them. And then finally 2 Divas. Was about to cut this card for Aqua Spirit, but I just love Duloran way too much. I love being able to synchro easily, so I had to keep Diva in. And then for the hand traps, 2 Valor, 2 Mexi. For the spells, we have Heavy Storm, Reborn. I play 1 Salvage. I love Salvage. I love being able to get back Gundy, get back my Infantry, my Marksmen, and my Divas, and just being able to combo off even more with it. And then I also play 3 Sacred Sword of 7 stars to add crazy draw power to the deck. This card's absolutely amazing in my opinion. Just being able to go stream with a Dragoons, special summon a Tidal, search for Dragoons, and then Sacred Sword away the Tidal, and draw 2 cards, and then search for the Tidal is so much card advantage that thins out the deck by 5 cards with just that combo. And it's just really good, and it adds a lot of speed to the deck that it needs to keep up with some of the stuff this format. And then finally, 3 Abyss Spheres for the traps. So that's the main deck, you guys. It's pretty monster heavy, but mermails have always been really monster heavy, you know. Well, let me get on to the extra deck. To start off, we have tokens, Dracosac tokens, Armory Arm, Catastor, Deloran, Black Rose, and Crimson Blader. Hold on, there's a glare. Crimson Blader. There we go. The basic 5 synchros, I cut Gunganir just because there wasn't as much room for him anymore. Armory Arm's needed, Catastor's needed, Black Rose is better than Gunganir, and Crimson Blader beats Dragons. And it wins a lot in the mirror match. Hold on a second. Then we have Maestroke, Abyss-Trite, Bahamut Shark, 2 Abyss Dwellers. I really like 2 Abyss Dwellers just because I can go two of them in one turn, and when I do, especially in the mirror match, I usually win because they can't. There's nothing they can do against 2 Abyss Dwellers at once. Mermails have a hard enough time against 1, and it really can work well against Dragons if you time it right with Gaios. 1 Dracosac, 2 Big Eyes, and 2 Abyss Gaios. Gaios and Dweller usually, if you do it at the correct time, it can usually win you the game against Dragons. You just have to be really skillful with it and know when to do it. For the side deck, I sided 3 MSTs, just because I don't main them, and it's MST. 2 Tragodia. These are just my personal choice. I like side decking Tragodia because I like having that way to stop OTKs from happening. 2 Eradicator Virus for the Spellbook matchup. 2 Vanity's Emptiness, 2 Breakthrough Skills, 2 Imperial Iron Walls, a Penguin Soldier, and 1 Colossal Fighter. Colossal Fighter's in there for dragons when they go max C on you, when anybody goes max C on you really, and they can make bigger monsters. Iron Wall is obvious. Penguin Soldier is just a good techie card. Like, you can just set it and sit on it and then salvage it back later on. Emptiness is just so good because they can't Breakthrough Skill Emptiness, unlike Vanity's Fiend. Breakthrough Skill is good just because that negation is so powerful. Eradicator Virus, I don't think I need to explain. Tragodia is obvious, and MSTs are because I don't main deck them, so I have to side them. Anyways, guys, that is my water deck profile. I'm going to try to get some more deck profiles up from my locals. I want you guys in the comments section below to leave comments about what kind of decks you guys want to see on this channel, and I'll see what I can do about getting them up for you guys. That's all I have for you for now, so until next time, this is the new face of YoloYuGiOh, signing out.